Hey, Kelly, I need to talk to you.
What is it? What do you want to talk about?
You've been nagging me nonstop lately. Feels like I can't do anything right.
Well, isn't that your fault?
Huh? What do you mean?
If you want to play dumb, that's fine.
Don't give me that crap. A woman who can't keep her husband happy has no place here, you know?
Huh?
You know what, Kelly? You should just get out of this house.
Excuse me? Are you seriously kicking me out?
Yeah. With you around, I can't ever let loose. Sick of that stuck-up look on your face all the time. I want to live it up and have some actual fun for once.
Don't be an asshole. We're married, for goodness sake. Why the hell should I be the one to get lost just 'cause you want to be selfish? If you want to have fun with your life, why don't you get your ass out?
The hell you saying? That kind of bullshit excuse is exactly why I'm fed up with your nagging ass. No matter how hard I try, you're always giving me that miserable look on your face.
Try hard? What exactly are you trying so hard at? I know all about it, so don't even try to lie.
Huh? I've got my own way of doing things, you know? I want to live life how I want to. It's none of your business anymore. Just get out already.
Don't be ridiculous. This is our home. I have no reason to be the one to leave.
There is a reason, you know?
What reason?
I've decided that's the reason. If you leave, I'll be so much freer, you know? So hurry up, pack your stuff, and get out.
Are you serious about this? If I leave, how are you planning to pay for the house and living expenses?
Isn't it obvious? You can just transfer money into my account. Anyway, once you're gone, I'll be able to really enjoy life. Get out right now. And don't ever come back. You'll never step foot over this threshold again.
I see. I understand. To kick me out on a whim like this, you really are foolish. Don't come crying to me when you regret it later.
Kelly, I tried calling you at lunch. Why didn't you pick up?
What the hell do you want? You kept calling me. It's annoying.
How long do you plan on being so stubborn? It's been 2 weeks since you came home. What have you been doing, huh?
What are you talking about? You kicked me out, remember? And don't act dumb. I know you've been cheating.
No, listen. I'm asking how long you plan on being this stubborn and not coming home. It's been over a week with no housework done, just leaving your husband high and dry. When I get back from work, there's no food. The bath's not ready. No cleaning or laundry. The trash is overflowing. It's been a total mess.
What the hell are you talking about? Not coming home? Not doing chores? Are you kidding me? You're the one who kicked me out, remember? You told me to get out so you could live it up freely without me around. Don't you dare try to pretend you forgot.
Even so, you not doing any chores is bullshit. Cleaning, laundry, cooking, that's your job. This is blatant dereliction of duty.
How dare you with that entitled bullshit? You told me never to come back, remember? Said I wasn't allowed to cross the threshold. How the hell am I supposed to do chores when you banned me from the house?
Figure out how to handle it. That's your goddamn job. You're the housewife, so don't use not being allowed in as some lame-ass excuse.
No, that makes no damn sense. You're saying I gotta do chores without being allowed in the house? Do you even hear the nonsense coming out of your mouth? You lost your marbles or what?
Stop talking all that bullshit trying to weasel out of your responsibilities just 'cause you want to be a lazy ass. Bottom line, you better get it together and do the damn chores pronto. Start by cleaning up this pigsty of a mess first. Then get the laundry done too. I'm running out of clean clothes for tomorrow. Make sure it's all handled before I get back home.
You gotta be kidding me. Why the hell should I have to do any of that?
You're my goddamn wife, aren't you? When you become a wife, you took a vow to devote yourself to your husband. Abandoning your crucial duty of taking care of your husband? Where the hell do you get off? Don't tell me you're shacked up with some other guy. I won't tolerate any cheating, you hear me?
This is getting nowhere. I've just been staying at my parents' house. When I explained the whole situation to them, they said I could stay here for a while. I don't plan to impose forever, but I'll be crashing there for a bit.
What? You told your parents about this? Aren't you ashamed running to your parents like a child at your age? Your parents baby you way too much. No wonder you grew up to be such a useless woman who can't even do basic housework.
Huh? You're not making any sense. If anything, you're lucky to have been raised by such great parents. The real mystery is how you turned out to be such an ass when they raised you.
Don't you dare talk about my parents. Look in the damn mirror first.
I'll just flip that right back at you. I wasn't insulting your parents, I was talking about you. And you keep harping on me to do chores? But if the place is a mess and you're out of clean clothes, why don't you just clean and do laundry yourself? You're 29 years old and can't do any cleaning or laundry at all? You lived alone before we married, so how come you're completely useless at cooking too? What did you even eat to survive before this?
Stop trying to deflect and change the subject. That's not what we're talking about right now. Listen, if you're gonna keep up that shitty attitude, I got ways to make you fall in line.
What kind of ways are you talking about? I can only imagine the half-baked ideas rattling around in that moldy brain of yours as a cheating scumbag. Do enlighten me. I'm just dying to hear it.
Shut your damn mouth. You're disrespectful. Don't think you can keep running that sassy attitude forever. I'll send your ungrateful ass the divorce papers. Take a good, hard look at them and reflect on how you've been acting. Think long and hard about it, you hear me?
Ah, I see. You're right. I understand. I'll be sure to really reflect on this.
That's right. You need to reflect because you're making me angry with your behavior.
Yeah. I understand your guidance loud and clear.
Oh, stop talking to me like that. Be more affectionate.
Affection? Where is there any affection after you cheated and kicked me out?
Don't nag me about a little cheating. Men go through phases like that. You're an adult. You should understand. More importantly, get back to doing housework soon. My living situation is falling apart without you.
But I'm the one who got kicked out. That's on you at this point, isn't it?
On me? You really don't understand me at all. I'm the one struggling here. So as my wife, it's your basic responsibility.
No. You're the one who told me to get out, remember? And you're the one who sent divorce papers too. So why are you now demanding I do chores? You're contradicting yourself.
That's because it was a way to make you reflect and come back. Seeing the divorce papers will make you really think, right? I put that much thought into my actions.
You've got to be kidding me. If you put that much thought into it, why would you cheat in the first place?
I told you, it's just a man's natural instincts. You need to be more understanding. Anyway, just come back and do the chores. That's the most important thing right now.
No, I won't be coming back. I can't deal with your ridiculous logic anymore. Continuing this is pointless.
So, you're mocking me now? You have no idea how hard I've been trying for your sake.
No, I think it's you who doesn't understand, dear. Look, can we just stop contacting each other about this?
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, Kelly, can you give me some money?
Huh? Why?
Why? Because you didn't transfer the money. I don't have enough for living expenses at all. I can't do anything like this.
I told you so. But you're the one who kicked me out of the house, so...
Shut up. I'm broke. Send me $300.
I have no obligation to send you money.
You never stop talking, do you? You're so annoying. Do the housework too. The house is a mess and I can't do anything about it. There's no food and the electricity might be cut off. It's all your fault.
Huh? That's all your problem, isn't it? I've already started a new life. I have no intention of getting involved with you.
There you go, being cheeky again. Don't you get that you're the only person I can rely on?
What are you talking about? You're in trouble because of yourself. You cheated and kicked me out, and this is the result.
I'm the head of the household, so I can live however I want. Don't you feel anything about making me live in a pile of trash every day? I can't do the cleaning or the laundry, and you're not going to help me out?
You're joking, right? It's got nothing to do with me, though. You need to figure it out yourself.
Enough with the bullshit. Because you're not doing the chores, I can't even find a job and my life is a mess.
Well, you made your bed, so lie in it, right? That's reality for you. If you can't handle the life you picked, it's not my problem anymore.
You're never around, and you don't even send money, so there's barely any food. It's all instant food every day, and I'm starting to feel sick. What are you gonna do about it? It's your fault.
So, isn't that your problem? It's got nothing to do with me. I don't have any obligation to take care of you anymore.
You're still going on about that. Cut it out.
You think I'm joking? This mess is all because of your betrayal and cheating. Anyway, what's done is done. I'm moving on.
What's with that attitude? Just send me the money and get back home to do the chores. Kelly, when are you going to give me money? Just send it to me right away. Remember, I asked you to do the chores too? How much longer are you going to leave the cooking and laundry undone?
What are you talking about? We're divorced, remember?
Huh? What? What are you talking about? Anyway, forget about that. Just come home soon and do the chores.
Oh no, it's not just anyway. We've already divorced, remember? I submitted and it got accepted. The divorce papers you sent my way. We've long become strangers, you get it?
Big deal. Divorce or not, it's no excuse to skip chores. Quit making excuses and get back here to clean up. The place stinks and it's driving me nuts.
What the hell? I seriously don't get it. We're divorced already. We're not husband and wife anymore, you get it?
Look, whether we're divorced or not, you're still my ex-wife, right? So instead of goofing around, it's pretty lame not to fulfill your duties.
Hey, what are you talking about? Once we're divorced, we're not husband and wife anymore. So I'm not your wife, get it? There's no reason for me to do chores for you anymore.
But you still want to be my wife, don't you?
What? Why?
Even when I asked you to leave, you did so without hesitation. And even now, you reply to my text right away. It's because you still think of yourself as my wife, right? You don't want me to dislike you, do you? You may go overboard sometimes, but I'm a forgiving guy. You still have a chance, so hurry back home and do the chores. Oh, and for dinner tonight, how about pasta? No, I mean, I'm craving Chinese food.
I seriously don't understand what you're saying. Are you all right? Have you completely lost it? How did you even come up with such thought process?
So, you still like me, right? If you apologize for all the rudeness so far, I'll forgive you. Just shut up and listen.
I don't want to come back. That's why we got divorced, remember? You know what divorce means, right? It means we're not a couple anymore. We're just strangers. I don't have any obligation to do the housework anymore.
Why not? You're my wife, aren't you? So why aren't you doing the chores? You married me because you love me, right? Once you're a wife, it's just common sense to take care of things at home, right? You still love me, huh?
This conversation is going nowhere. Just how stupid are you? Let me put it in a way that even you can understand. I've come to hate you. So I'm quitting as your wife. I'll never come back home or do any housework. I absolutely won't take care of you no matter what happens from now on. I'll never meet with you in person again. Did you get all that?
Huh? What do you mean? Why are you saying you're quitting as my wife? That's crazy.
Isn't it your head that's crazy? A worthless guy who cheats with other women? Of course I've come to hate you. I don't have any time or effort left to waste on a man I hate. Don't make a fool of me.
Well, if you're gone, then who's going to do the housework? If things stay like this, the house is going to be a complete mess.
That's not my problem anymore. I've already filed for divorce, so we're divorced. You'll have to do it yourself. Oh, or you can just have your new girlfriend do it instead.
I actually broke up with her about a week ago. She said she didn't want to live in such a dirty house, and it's your fault. Even after I told you so many times, you never came back to do the housework, right? That's why she ended up dumping me. What are you going to do about that?
Huh? How is this my fault? That I didn't clean the house for your mistress? Do you really think there are women out there who want to live in a home cleaned by their boyfriend's ex-wife? You really are something else.
Shut up! Why the hell did you file for divorce? Normally people don't do that. What were you thinking?
No. Normally, if your husband cheated on you and sent divorce papers, you would file them. It's easier than begging not to get divorced.
Why? Why aren't things going the way I want? Don't mess with me.
In fact, why did you think things would go your way? It's just too puzzling. Ah, that's right. Please don't forget to pay the compensation too. If the payments are delayed, your salary will be garnished, you know. If that happens, your workplace will also find out about your infidelity. So I think it's better if you're careful to avoid that.
But why? I already told you I broke up with her. So why do I have to pay any compensation?
No, you were still cheating at the point when we got divorced, right? The fact that you broke up with her recently doesn't change that. So compensation is still required. So please go ahead and pay me.
No, wait a minute. There's no way we can separate like this so one-sidedly. We should have a proper conversation. We're husband and wife, right?
How many times do I have to tell you? We're not husband and wife anymore. So then, goodbye. Since I don't want to talk to you anymore, I'll block you right away.
Kelly, wait. Are you really going to abandon me? I won't allow such a selfish act.
I have no intention of putting up with your foolishness anymore.
Don't say that. I'm not a fool. I'm seriously asking you. Please don't abandon me. So, please, help me.
That's enough. Goodbye.
Hey, wait. We're husband and wife. We should be helping each other.
After that, Ethan persistently called me and tried to force his way back into the home. However, the moment I said I would go to a legal office and apply for a restraining order, his attitude changed completely. He seemed to become suddenly afraid, and his contacts gradually ceased. He tried to barge into my parents' home one time, but when my mother threatened to call the police, he shouted loudly and fled in panic. How pathetic of a man could he be? Ending up alone, Ethan did no housework whatsoever, and his home became a complete garbage house. His diet was also extremely poor, eating only instant foods and greasy items nonstop, resulting in his weight increasing unchecked. He drowned himself in alcohol daily, never acknowledging his own foolishness, and became increasingly unkempt. Apparently, after that, the foul odors and noise from Ethan's home became unbearable for others, who reported it to the police. He was eventually forcibly evicted as a resident of a garbage house, and his home was seized. Ethan began living as a homeless person, sleeping in parks. But whatever happens to him is no concern of mine. I have started a new life, cherishing my own time, finding new hobbies, increasing my interactions with friends, and enjoying myself.
Chloe, I have good news.
Good news? Please tell me what happened.
Actually, Lucy's getting married.
Really? Wow, that's really good news. Congratulations.
Lucy will be a lovely bride, unlike someone else.
What do you mean by that?
You don't have to ask that question. I was on the groom's side at your wedding, so it wasn't so subtle. Attendees' eyes are on the bride's side, aren't they?
Well, yes. Weddings are for brides, aren't they?
I don't know, but your mother was the only one in the spotlight. I bet it must have felt good to have a letter from the bride read to your mother and make her weep, huh?
I beg your pardon? I didn't know you felt that way when you were attending the wedding. Please don't say such a thing in front of my mother.
I won't say it. Because this time, I'm going to be in that position. I'm getting excited.
Dahlia, I think there's something wrong with what you're saying.
Why?
Because Lucy is the star of this wedding, right? Not you.
But I'm the one who will lead her when she's going for a dress change, right? And there will be a letter from the bride to her mother, too.
That's for Lucy to decide.
Really?
Yes. Weddings vary nowadays. Lucy, her husband-to-be, and the wedding planner will consult with each other. The wedding planner decides the progression of the wedding.
Wow! Times have changed, haven't they? Well then, I must accompany the two of them.
Why would you do that?
It's obvious. Because I want to feel the spotlight on me too. Not just the bride.
I think that's not a good idea. So maybe you should consult with Lucy first. That's my suggestion.
Chloe, the wedding is finally approaching. I've been working so hard to prepare for it, and I'm looking forward to it.
It's Lucy and her husband who have been working hard to prepare, though.
I've also been working hard on my diet to look perfect.
Oh, I see. Anyway, please look after Lucy instead of yourself. It's her wedding.
What are you talking about? If the mother of the bride isn't beautiful, even the bride would be ashamed, right? I'm sure Lucy would want me to shine brighter than anyone else.
I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Huh? Are you trying to be petty with me?
No, I don't mean to, but I just think that Lucy and her husband are the center of attention, not you.
You're really rude. Anyway, my dress is ready, isn't it?
Yes, I've prepared it just as you told me.
Did you give the music tape for the entrance to the venue staff?
We've already arranged that too.
And I forgot to mention, but are you sure about the accessories?
Whose accessories?
Of course, mine. I can't imagine wearing the most beautiful dress ever without accessories. Unthinkable, right?
Well, I'm sorry I didn't realize until you mentioned it.
You're so obtuse. Will you get those ready in time?
Maybe.
I don't want you to say maybe. Make sure you get them ready by the wedding day. Do you understand?
Yes, Dahlia.
Chloe, I'm sorry that Mom's being unreasonable again.
Are you talking about the jewelry?
I got an angry message from her saying that you forgot to prepare that.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry. Mom's really selfish. I don't understand her nerve of trying to show off more than her daughter at the wedding.
I don't understand it either. Your mother is so persistent, so I don't think I can turn her down.
I feel sorry for Lucy. It's her wedding, but Mom even showed up at the meeting with the wedding planner. She was telling them what to do during the wedding. I'm afraid it won't be the wedding that Lucy really wants.
I agree with you, but it seemed like Lucy was giving up hope too.
Well, I guess so. Mom never listens to anyone's opinion. It's that kind of thing that makes people hate you.
What?
I think Mom was always hated by the relatives. They always took a step back from her. I understood that even as a kid.
I see.
I think Dad is getting tired of her too.
What do you mean?
He's been thinking about divorcing Mom, but he's decided to stay married until after Lucy's wedding. I was surprised when I heard about that, but I think it's better for him to divorce Mom.
I don't know what I can say. It's your father's decision, so we need to respect him. But until Lucy's wedding, we're still a family. Let's be cheerful for Lucy's sake.
You're right. Thank you. Just tell Mom I said hi, even though it's going to take a lot of effort to deal with her.
Yeah, I will. Don't worry about that. Let's hope that we can manage to have the best wedding for Lucy.
Absolutely.
Richard, can I have a minute with you?
What's wrong?
I just got a call that my mother collapsed.
From who?
Apparently, she collapsed at work. So an employee called my father, and my father called me.
Is she all right?
I don't think so. So I'm gonna go to the general hospital near my parents' house.
Okay, please do so. Are you okay to go there by yourself?
Yeah. I mean, my father will be there, so I should be fine. Anyway, I don't know the details about Mom's condition, so I'm going to check on her. I'm sorry that I need to go before Lucy's wedding.
Don't worry about that. I'll let Lucy know about your current situation. Call me as soon as you find out about your mother's condition, okay? I'll be waiting for your call.
I will. Thanks for everything.
Hey, Chloe! When are you coming to pick me up? It's already past the appointed time. I won't be able to get dressed in time if you don't come. I have to get my hair set and makeup done too.
Dahlia, please listen to me. I can't go to the wedding.
Huh? What are you talking about? Why can't you go to my daughter's wedding? I'll never forgive you.
Lucy is here with me.
Why? Why are you with my daughter? It's her wedding today. I mean, what do you mean you can't go to the wedding?
Gosh, you really don't know anything about that?
I don't understand what you're saying.
We're in the middle of a funeral.
A funeral? Whose funeral?
My mother. 2 days ago, she collapsed at work. She died from heart failure.
Oh my God. Your mother passed away?
Yes.
Then what about Lucy's wedding?
Lucy wanted to attend my mother's funeral, so she canceled the wedding.
Huh? What do you mean? You've ruined my daughter's wedding. What about the dress I prepared?
Dahlia, we're in the middle of my mother's funeral. How can you talk like that?
Because I've prepared everything for this day.
Looks like you lack common sense.
I mean, why didn't you contact me when your mother passed away? Our relatives don't even know that the wedding is canceled, so they're on their way to the wedding venue.
All of the relatives are coming to the funeral.
Huh? Why? How come I don't know and they know first? Isn't it strange?
When my mother passed away, Lucy and Richard helped me to contact everyone who was invited to the wedding. That's why the relatives came all the way here for my mother's funeral.
Wait a minute. Why haven't they contacted me? Did you do that on purpose?
I was the first to contact you, but no matter how many times I tried to call you, I couldn't get through.
You're lying.
I'm not lying. Didn't you check the incoming call log?
What?
Besides, Richard has been trying to reach you too, but he said he couldn't get through. What on earth were you doing?
It's just...
Just what?
I was getting ready for the wedding.
What kind of preparations did you do that you couldn't answer the call?
I need to look good for the wedding. So I went to the hair salon and dyed my hair. And after that, I went for a massage. Then I had tea to show off in front of my friends.
I'm speechless.
Don't be rude. I'm supposed to be at my best for my daughter's wedding. It's just too much to bear that the wedding has to be canceled.
My mother passed away. It's her funeral today. How can you continue to have a wedding in this situation? Lucy felt responsible since my mother took a good care of her. So she decided to cancel the wedding right away.
Why is Lucy indebted to your mother?
You didn't know about what happened?
What?
My mother was a pastry chef. That's why she was supposed to make Lucy's wedding cake today. And while she was making it, she collapsed.
No kidding!
That's why Lucy felt so responsible. She rushed to my mother's side first with her husband. When all the relatives heard about it, they came to my mother's funeral. And yet, only you weren't there.
Just me?
It seems that all the relatives tried to contact you too.
No way. I don't accept incoming calls from unknown numbers, so I ignore all those calls.
I can't believe you did that. If you receive calls from the same number over and over again, why don't you answer?
Because I was at the hair salon. Why would I look at my cell phone?
You didn't look at it afterwards?
I didn't know the number, so I just left it there.
Then what about the calls from Richard and Lucy?
I didn't look at those right away. I thought it wasn't a big deal, so I just left it there.
I see.
If I didn't answer the phone, you should have just texted me by WhatsApp.
Richard and Lucy did that too, you know.
Huh? Oh, I wonder why I didn't notice that.
After all, you were only thinking of yourself. You only care about how to stand out at your daughter's wedding. You were so desperate to do that, so you didn't pay attention to anything else.
Well, that's because I never thought that your mother would pass away before my daughter's wedding. It was inevitable.
I understand you very well. I'm at the funeral now, so if you'll excuse me.
Wait, Chloe! Chloe, pick up the phone. I know you're aware. Hurry up and pick up the phone.
What is it?
My husband just asked me for a divorce. It's your fault. What are you going to do about it?
What? Why is it my fault?
This happened because you canceled my daughter's wedding.
What? I keep telling you my mother passed away. There's no way we can have a wedding on the same day as her funeral day. Your husband, Richard, Lucy and her husband, they all felt the same way.
Besides messing up my daughter's wedding, you made my husband divorce me.
For your information, your husband apologized to me.
Why would he do that?
He said he's sorry that his wife made such a call, while I'm in deep sorrow of losing my own mother.
Seriously?
You are an extremely self-centered woman. Your husband said he's been through a lot in his life to cope with you.
My husband said that?
That's why you're always hated by the relatives. Every time there's a gathering, your husband felt ashamed.
Why?
It's because of your outrageous behavior. Even today, You were preoccupied with the wedding until the very end. Lucy and her husband said they couldn't carry on with the wedding, so they made arrangements to postpone the wedding right away.
That's right.
Lucy's parents-in-law also attended the funeral. That was very painful for me too. I was very touched by their sympathy.
Oh no.
And yet, you cared nothing about anything else until the very end. Your husband was fed up with your attitude.
No way.
He said he has put up with your self-centered behavior for a long time, but he can't do it any longer.
Did my husband really say that? He would never say such a thing.
But he's actually asked you for a divorce, right?
Yes, but...
Your husband has been thinking about divorcing you for a long time.
What?
But Lucy wasn't married yet, so he decided to wait until Lucy got married.
That's a lie.
I heard that your husband finally exploded in anger when he heard about my mother's funeral.
Exploded in anger?
By the way, all the relatives were also stunned. It seems they didn't have a good impression of you to begin with.
That's not true. What are you talking about? You don't know anything about me.
If that's how you feel, it's fine. All of the relatives said they don't want to have anything to do with you ever again in the future.
You're not going to get away with this. Instead, do something about my husband. He's going to divorce me because of you.
Unfortunately, I can't change your husband's long-held feelings.
What are you talking so cheekily about?
Then, Richard also said he's going to cut ties with you.
Huh? Richard?
Yes. Ever since he was little, his self-centered mother has always pushed him around. Even so, he said he's always thought of you as his beloved mother. But you didn't even show up at my mother's funeral. You went to hair salons and thought only of yourself. He said he was fed up with your selfishness.
I don't know why he said that.
We will have more family members in the future. So he said he doesn't want his mother to give bad influence on us. So he's going to cut ties with you.
That's a lie. There's no way Richard would say such a thing.
And let me tell you something else. Lucy also said the same thing.
My daughter too?
You were participating in every meeting with the wedding planner, but you didn't know that my mother was the one who made the wedding cake. So Lucy was very upset.
Well,
if things continue like this, she said that the wedding is going to be a mess. So she decided to cut ties with you before the wedding.
Oh no. What about my dress? What about my accessories? We had discussed every detail of the scene.
I don't care, but I guess that was too much of a nuisance for Lucy and her husband. They've postponed it, but they're going to ban you from coming to the wedding.
No kidding. How could you let this happen? I'll be all alone. This is all your fault, Chloe. What have you done?
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't have time to think about you because of my mother's sudden and unexpected death.
It's your mother's fault that she suddenly passed away.
I can't believe you just said that. I must say that I despise you with all my heart. I absolutely can't allow you to talk about my mother like that.
Stop blabbering nonsense. You've caused me so much trouble. You should properly convince my family. I have no intention of divorcing my husband. I'm not divorcing my husband and I'm not cutting ties with my children.
That's not my decision. It's your husband and children's decision. I don't think it will make any difference even if I try to persuade them. Besides, I don't think I can keep up with your selfishness anymore either.
Huh? Then why don't you just divorce Richard?
Why should I do that? Even if I divorce Richard, I don't think your husband will change his mind. I don't think he would want to spend the rest of his life with such a self-centered person like you.
Huh? Then what should I do?
Why don't you apologize to your family for everything you've done?
Apologize?
Each of them said that you've been a mess because of your improper behaviors. That's not true. Well, even if you apologize now, their desire to get away from you won't change. Well, I don't think you have any other thing you can do to solve the problem. Wait a minute. You're my son's wife, right? You have to help me. Isn't it your duty to help your mother-in-law when she's in trouble? Don't be silly. You didn't even show up at my mother's funeral, and you're saying whatever you want. I would never help a heartless person like you. Besides, you don't seem to understand anything I'm trying to tell you. I have no intention of continuing my family relationship with you. I'm going to cut ties with you. Don't say that. You're the only one I can count on, okay? Do something about it. I refuse. I don't even want to see your face anymore. I'm cutting ties with you after this conversation. You're lying. Don't say that, please. Don't abandon me. Please let the jokes stop here. I still have a lot to do with my mother. Now, if you'll excuse me, please take care of yourself. Chloe, don't be so cold. I don't want to be alone. Hey, help me out. After that, my parents-in-law officially divorced. Dahlia resisted desperately, but my father-in-law, who had put up with her for many years, was very determined. Richard and Lucy decided to cut ties with Dahlia, saying that they could not forgive her for the terrible things she had done to my mother. Dahlia was treated coldly by her relatives, and she became a solitary person throughout her life. 6 months after my mother's funeral, Lucy's wedding took place without a hitch. She even mentioned about the wedding cake that my mother was supposed to make during the celebration. It was a wedding that made me happy and sad, but seeing Lucy's happy face made me feel relieved. Of course, Dahlia was never invited to the wedding. Refusing to live in the same area, Dahlia moved to some unknown place. No one knows where she is now. Whether she's living alone and lonely, no one knows about that. I only hope that she's taking care of her health. Anyway, I have a child with Richard. The child hasn't been born yet, but every day I'm overflowing with gratitude for my mother.
Hey, Steve, do you have a minute now? Oh, I was just eating my lunch. What's up? Do you mind if I go back to my parents' house this weekend? I'm taking a day on Friday, so I'm thinking of going home from Friday to Sunday. Is that okay? That's fine. If you have 3 days, you can relax a little, right? Yeah, I think so too. I can talk with them a little bit. They are very upset that they couldn't come to see our new house, so I thought I'd at least show them pictures and videos. Good idea. Yeah, we finally got our home. Go visit your parents. Thank you. I already told my parents, so they're looking forward to it. Great. Well, we can take photos of our house today. I'll help you. That'd be great. Hey there, are you at home? Is everything okay? I'm out of town for a bit right now, but everything is fine at home. No problems at all, just the same as usual. Good, good. How did your parents react? Yeah, they're very jealous. They think it's a great house for old people to live in as well. They can't wait to see the actual one. I bet. It's the house you worked so hard to come up with all by yourself. Well, I work for an architectural design firm, so I guess it's only natural. I know everything that relates to building a new house, so I was able to work on it smoothly. Thanks to you, I'm able to live comfortably. But it's not easy, you know. You have to look through a lot of documents and choose what you like, and then replace them into your own home. It's a lot harder than you think. Right, I'm sure it is. I could never do that. My parents were so happy with it too. They were happy? Why? Of course, they'd be happy if my wife built a great house. Oh, your parents are surprisingly good at giving compliments, huh? Right, I was surprised too. I'm sorry I'm away on your day off, but thanks to you, I feel like I was able to do something nice to them. I'm glad to hear that. When you get home, I have a surprise for you. Surprise? What is it? If I told you now, it wouldn't be a surprise. But I'm curious to hear what you have in mind. Nope. I'll keep it a secret until you get home. Well, I'm curious, but anyway, I'm coming home tomorrow. Steve, I just came back home. Where are you? You're back already? That was fast. My parents paid mind to you and told me to go home early, so I'm back. I mean, what's going on? What? Oh, I told you I had a surprise for you. Why are your parents here? I didn't hear about them. If they were to come, you had to tell me. I would have bought them some sweets. I wanted to surprise you. I did get surprised. I feel sorry I can't serve them anything. No need to worry. They're gonna be here for good. What? What do you mean, they'll be here? Mom and Dad really like the house you built, and they say they want to live with us, so I said why not? They'll live together from now on. What? Why are you deciding on your own? You made such an important decision without asking me, and you let them move in while I'm away? I wanted to surprise you. You happy to live with my parents, right? What do you mean I'm happy? Don't decide on your own. I'm sorry, but they have to leave. Why? We have an extra room upstairs, and we have a guest room. There's no problem if they live with us. The room upstairs is for our future child. The guest room is for the guests when they come to our house. Neither of those rooms are for your parents, so they can't live here. Don't be so stingy. Mom and Dad are totally into it. I can't ask them to move back in that shabby house. Shabby house? That's disrespectful to your parents. I'm sure they worked hard to build that house. But they said they have no interest in that shabby house anymore. What? Anyway, I don't have a choice for today, but you'll have to ask them to leave tomorrow. I don't remember hearing that they would be moving in. What? You're really stubborn. You understand? Fine. Hey Steve, I just got home from work. Why are they still here? Didn't you talk to them? I did, but they won't leave the house. But that doesn't mean they can stay with us. You made this problem, so you should do something about it. Well, besides, I was shocked when I saw what was in the fridge. What? There were high-grade steak, pork, and fish. There were also a lot of beer, wine, and sake. They said they bought them for us too. That's great. It means they appreciate you. Hey, do you have any idea how much it costs? Your parents live on a pension, right? I don't think they can afford them. Don't you have any gratitude? Huh? They bought us such luxury food. You need to thank them, right? Are you kidding me? I didn't ask them to do the shopping. I promised you they'd leave by the end of the day. That's too harsh. I mean, you're my wife, so you're supposed to take care of my parents. If something happens, of course I will. But they seem to be doing fine. There's no need to take care of them. Don't say like that. When we got married, we promised not to live together with our parents. Did you forget it? That's true, but things have changed. No choice. What is that? That's so selfish. It's insane for you to let them stay at your house while I'm gone, without even telling me. Isn't that too harsh? You don't even do your duty as a wife, and all you do is complain about my parents. You can leave if you don't like it. Huh? Why do I have to leave? Because you don't want my parents to stay with us, right? Then you have no choice but to leave. You and your parents, what kind of mind do you guys have? I don't want to hear you complain anymore. I have to work late. I'll leave the rest to you. Hey! Hey, what the hell are you doing? Mom and Dad are confused. Huh? Why aren't you doing the chores? You only cook your own meal, do your own laundry. What is this? I told you to tell your parents to leave. I didn't allow them to move in with us or anything. Why should I do the housework when they're staying at my house without my permission? I'm not a housekeeper. What's with that tone? You're so rude. Let me tell you something. Your parents, they eat everything in the fridge. They use a lot of detergent. They use a lot of tissues and throw them away. They don't take out the garbage. What the hell are they thinking? Playing around every day? What are they up to? You're so cheap. They're old. You should be nice to them. I'm saying, why should I? What? Your parents have their house. I'm telling you to ask them to go home. Why can't you understand? Do you hate my parents that much? You keep picking on old people and never do any housework. Who do you think you are? You're my wife. That's what they say too. You, family, I have no words. I built that house. It's not my in-laws' house, and I don't even remember allowing them to live with us. And they've done whatever they want. I told you, if you don't like it, you can leave. You're going to let them stay no matter what. I'm the eldest son. I'm supposed to live with them. I don't want you, my wife, to tell me what to do. Fine, then I'm divorcing you. What? Are you insane? I am sure. Hey, pick up the phone. What is it? What the hell is going on? What? I told you to leave. I heard you gave them divorce documents and kicked my parents out. I just got a call from them. Why the hell do we have to leave? Why? Because it's my house. Don't be stupid, it's also my house. You're the one who's stupid. You took advantage of the fact that I'm in the architectural work, and you left everything to me. The design, the construction, the financial plan, everything. That's because I trusted you. I trusted you to do it because you're used to it and it's faster. You know what? I own this house. What? I did apply for a loan under your name, but it was denied because of your low income and debts. What? I didn't hear that. It's not like you didn't hear. You didn't listen to me, right? I tried to talk to you about it, but you told me you'll leave everything to me. See? You didn't listen to me. First of all, you didn't come back home much. Oh, but how come it's under your name? Because the loan application was approved. Plus, I paid the half of it with my savings from when I was single. See? So, it's you guys who are leaving. I'm your husband. You can kick my parents out, but you don't have to kick me out, right? No, I'm divorcing you. I've given your parents the papers. So read them through and send it to the lawyer. Wait a minute. I'm sorry I brought my parents here without permission. I'm gonna ask them to go back to that shabby house. That's fine then, right? You're abandoning them. How terrible. Hey, that's what you wanted, right? There's another reason why I decided to divorce you. What is it? You took money out of my bank book without permission, didn't you? No, that wasn't me. Then who? You're the only one who knows where I keep my book. It didn't look like someone hunt out. And you're the only one who knows the password. Maybe I borrowed it once. Now I remember. I was told at work that we were collecting money for the party. I didn't have any money on me at the time, so I borrowed it, I guess. You also gave my money you stole to your parents as allowance, right? You were just trying to look good. I didn't do that. Then what's with their extravagant lifestyle? Not only food, but also casino and horse racing? Betting all day. That's a very unbelievable lifestyle for two people living on pensions. Maybe they were saving for their retirement. If they're enjoying, then that's fine. Not my problem. Then what is this picture? What's that? It's a picture of you and your parents enjoying a horse race. When was this taken? My colleague who attended the wedding remembered your face. He texted me to tell me he found a man looking similar to you. What? The picture shows you giving money to them. Isn't this the best proof? Your paycheck must be full of debt. There's no way you could afford a horse race. If you're still going to lie, I'm gonna talk to the lawyer. Well, the pictures at the racetrack are the best proof, so you'll never win. You'd go that far. Absolutely. I worked my ass off to build this new house, but you let your parents live together without permission and living as freely as they want? And then you ask me to leave if I don't like this fact? Give me a break. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Then what was your plan? My parents didn't have enough money to live on, so they wanted to live with us. We built a new house, so they pleaded, and I wanted to afford them. I don't understand why you can afford them. I'll ask them to go back home, so please forgive me. I'll put your life back in order. I mean, they can't go back to their home, right? What? You think I don't know anything? I work in the architectural work. I can find out what's going on at a house in no time. Oh. I thought it was weird that they moved in all of a sudden, so I inspected it. Your parents didn't work, spent their days gambling, and they even got into debt. But they couldn't keep up, so they sold the house. They came to our house because they had nowhere to live, huh? You knew all that? It's not fair. Why did you keep it secret? Of course I didn't know it in the beginning. You were acting so strangely, so I looked into it. I was shocked too. Sorry. But what shocked me even more was that you were withdrawing my money and giving it to your parents. And moreover, you and your parents betted together and now you guys are in debt? Huh? I didn't mean to. When I came back from my parents' house, you weren't home because you were out gambling. When you had your current debt, you promised me that you would never gamble again, but you betrayed me. I didn't betray you. But you did lie to me, didn't you? I'm sorry. I feel sorry from my bottom of my heart. Nothing will change even if you apologize. Anyway, I want you to leave too, along with your parents. There's no way I can live with people who cheated on your wife. I couldn't help it. If your parents cried on you, you'd do the same thing, wouldn't you? I don't know. I've never experienced before. I wanted to help my parents. But you tried to abandon them earlier. You said you would kick them out and you wanted to stay in the house. I made a slip of the tongue. Whatever. Why did I marry you? I hate myself. After all, you just loved yourself. No, not like... I'm worried about my parents, and I'm worried about you. I wonder how selfish you are. There's nothing to be worried about. I built the house I always wanted, and I don't have a mortgage because of my savings. I earn twice as much as you do, so I don't think I'll have any trouble making ends meet. You make that much money? I didn't know. Then help me out. I have to pay off my debts now. I know, you have your parents' debts too, but I'm not going to help you guys, so please get the hell out of my house. Don't be so cold. We're a family, right? Why don't we help each other? I've already decided to divorce you. Nothing will change. Don't forget to send the papers. Oh no, how am I supposed to live? How am I supposed to pay off that debt? I can't do this without you. That's none of my business. You're gonna have to talk to your parents and decide. Please, you have to help us. Nope. Oh yeah, I'm sure you'll hear from my lawyer soon. I'm going to charge your compensation. What? How am I supposed to pay that money? You know my financial situation. You guys tried to take over the house I built. At least I need to do this or I won't be satisfied. I've already told my lawyer everything, so any further discussion will be done through him. Oh my god, my life is over. I guess you have to live a completely different life from now on. Hope you and your family have a good luck. Hey, Zoe, help me. I had a hard time divorcing Steve, whose family is in debt, but thanks to the lawyer, we finally got divorced. Of course, I charged him compensation without mercy. Even after the divorce was finalized, he visited the lawyer's office and asked for a reduction, but the lawyer seemed to have managed it. No matter how much he asks, I will get my compensation paid. I need them to return the money they borrowed from me. Knowing that there was nothing they could do, Steve and his family rented a shabby apartment and live in a small room with 3 of them. Steve goes to work and has a part-time job after work, and his parents also have their own part-time jobs. However, they have to pay the compensation, the debt, and the money he stole from my bank book. So, even though they work hard, their lives are not getting any easier, and whenever they are together, they complain and live together. I am worried about whether they will be able to pay me back, but I am very happy to be rid of such parents and son. I am still working for the same architectural design firm. I am able to give more detailed advice to my clients because I built the house myself, and they are very happy with my advice. Seeing the happy faces of our clients is the best part of my life now.
Julia, listen. What is it, Dorothy? I bought it. Bought what? That luxury brand bag. Really? Is it the brand bag that you wanted? Yes, I finally got it. Seriously? I didn't know you had the money to buy that. Well, it's not like that. I couldn't get it right now, so I took out a loan. You took out a loan? But you live on a pension. You were complaining that you can't afford to live by depending on your pension. How are you going to pay the loan then? Julia, you talk like a jerk. You know me better than anyone, don't you? What? I'm the woman who will be the CEO's mother in the future. Huh? Who will be the CEO of which company? It's obvious. Samuel is going to be the next CEO of your father's company, right? Wait a minute. Who said that? No one said it, but of course it's going to happen. How do you know it's going to happen? Because you are the only daughter, right? When your father dies, your husband would normally be the CEO. What do you mean by normal? Besides, my father is still the active CEO. Please don't talk about when he passed away. If you do whatever you want with your selfish ideas, you'll have a hard time later. Huh? Who do you think you're talking so big to? I won't allow you to talk that way toward me. But stop talking back to me. I understand, but we don't know anything about the next CEO yet. Please don't forget that. Samuel, are you busy right now?
Not really. What is it?
You're doing your job, right?
Of course I am. Just because I'm at home doesn't mean I'm slacking off.
If that's the case, I just got a text from your mother. She said she took out a loan to buy a luxury brand bag.
I see.
Seems that you have no concern about that.
It's the one Mom always wanted, right? So it's good to hear that she finally got that.
It's great that she got the bag she wanted, but the problem is the payment. Your mother is living on a pension, and she was even saying that she doesn't have enough money. How is she going to pay the loan?
If Mom says she can afford it, why not?
You know what? She said a strange thing, that you will be the next CEO of my father's company, so she'll never have to worry about money anymore.
Really? Mom says it, so it must be true, right?
Huh?
She's always right. I can be the next CEO, so that way I can take care of her.
You got to be kidding me.
What did you say?
Dad is not ready to give up the CEO position just yet. No one is talking about having a new CEO at the moment. You don't know what the future holds. I wonder why your mother is being so optimistic. You both really have a similar personality.
Stop making fun of Mom and me.
Besides, you have things to do, don't you? Do you understand?
I know. Don't get upset. I'm sure that Mom's payment will be taken care of.
Are you sure? I don't have that kind of optimism anyway. I shouldn't have told you about this matter.
Julia, I'm so sorry for your loss. I didn't expect your father to pass away so suddenly.
Thank you. I also still can't believe that my father, who was so energetic, suddenly passed away. I feel nothing but sadness.
But your father finally passed away.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm sorry for you, but I finally got my chance.
I beg your pardon?
Now, my son can be the CEO. I'll finally become the mother of the CEO.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You know what I mean. I've been telling you for a while, remember? Samuel will be the next president.
Are you talking about that again? My father's funeral just ended, and what you're saying is inappropriate. I'm in no mood to talk about that very thing.
Because I made him marry you for this day.
What do you mean by that?
If it wasn't for the privilege, I wouldn't have let him marry someone like you.
That's terrible. How can you say that when my father just passed away?
I'm in a very good mood right now. No matter what you say, it won't resonate with me.
Nothing has been decided yet about the next CEO. My father didn't say anything about it either. I think the discussion with the board members will start now.
Do they need to talk about it?
Why are you asking that?
Because it's obvious that the husband of the only daughter will be the next CEO.
I don't think so.
Well, we're going to be busy from now on. I need to make some announcements to relatives, friends, and acquaintances. I also have to plan for the CEO inauguration party.
Dorothy, please listen carefully. The new CEO hasn't been decided yet, so please don't do anything selfish.
What? Are you trying to become the CEO?
I'm not going to be the CEO. I don't have the talent for that.
You're right. Then Samuel is the only one who can be the next president. If any of your employees complain about that, let them go.
We are a big company. There's no way such a selfish reason will be accepted.
When you got married, your father said he wanted my son to be the CEO of the company.
He said he would be happy if that happened, but he didn't say so definitively. Besides, he was still very much willing to work. There was no talk about becoming the next CEO.
But your father wanted Samuel to be the next CEO, didn't he? Then you should respect your father's will. If you ignore that and appoint someone else, your father would be disappointed.
You can't run a company with such a light heart. Besides, I don't think Samuel is capable of such a big role.
You don't believe in your own husband? Not only do you not trust him, you think he's a fool. That's crazy.
Anyway, nothing has been decided on that yet.
Who else is qualified? If Samuel got selected, we'll have to build a house.
Huh? Why do you think so?
A CEO needs a worthy mansion.
What are you talking about? In the first place, you're not Samuel's wife.
What are you saying? When my son becomes CEO, of course, I will move in with him.
Why?
I need to help him since he will be busy. I can't leave it to you because you're unreliable. I have to live with my son and take care of him.
I don't think that's necessary.
Anyway, I'll go right into a meeting about the mansion. I know someone in the housing business, so I'll ask him right away.
Wait, Dorothy, where do you have that kind of money? It's impossible to borrow money for a house on your pension, you know.
Are you stupid?
What do you mean?
If Samuel becomes CEO, we can afford that much, right? I can easily pay for it.
That's why I said that hasn't been decided yet. Please don't do anything really selfish.
Do you really care about the future of your father's company, Julia? You don't know what would happen if someone else were to become the CEO, do you?
Because the company doesn't belong to me. It's a matter for the company executives and employees to discuss and decide.
What are you talking so naively about? If you're so naive, your father's company will end up in a mess. I really need to take care of this matter after all. You're useless. You'll never get the job done. You need my help.
Dorothy, I had no idea why you're so confident about this matter.
I don't care what anyone says. Samuel is the next CEO. He won't go against me like you do. In fact, I'm going to control everything.
Are you telling me that you're taking over the company? There's no way you can do that.
How long are you going to keep goofing off? You're Samuel's wife, so you should cooperate with him. It's a wife's role to support her husband.
Support my husband, huh? Unfortunately, I can't do that.
You really are a terrible wife. You really hate it when my son takes your place as a CEO, don't you? You're such a jerk.
I'm not thinking like that at all.
Anyway, I'm going to be busy from now on. I have to prove myself that I'm a decent woman, so my son won't be ashamed of me. Meetings for the mansion and reservations for the inauguration party. I also have to go shopping for clothes and other things to wear. I'm so excited to think that my dream will finally come true.
Dorothy, please don't do anything selfish. You're the one who'll end up in huge trouble.
What did you say? I wasn't listening to you. Anyway, I'm going out. I got a call from Mom. I'm going to the office tomorrow as soon as I can. I hope you cleaned up the stuff your dad used.
Samuel, what are you talking about?
Huh? I'm going to be the CEO, so I thought I'd redecorate the office to my specifications.
Wait a minute. Who told you that you're the next CEO?
I told you it was Mom.
No one told her about that.
But I'm your husband, remember? When your father dies, I'm supposed to be his successor. So I just signed the contract for the mansion.
Huh? You're not the next CEO. No one said anything about that. The contract for the mansion? What are you going to do with the payment?
I can handle that much if I'm the CEO. Anyway, I sold the condo we lived in.
What? Why are you being so selfish?
Because we're building a mansion. So we don't need our condo.
I can't believe you were doing that while I was cleaning up my parents' house.
You looked busy, so I did it for you. I'm glad Mom helped me out. You should be thanking me and Mom.
What kind of people are you too? Don't do anything more selfish. You'll end up in big trouble. What are you going to do with the money to build the house?
I made a down payment with the money I got from the condo sale. The rest, you'll have to pay with the company's money.
Company's money? There's no way I can do that.
I'm going to be the CEO. I can do that.
Company money belongs to the company. If you use it without permission, it's embezzlement.
What are you talking about? The company's money is my money, so please pay the rest of the bills.
What the? You and your mother disgust me to no end. I'm telling you, you can't use company money no matter what.
That's fine.
What?
I'll be able to do whatever I want once I become the CEO. If you rebel against me, I'll ask you to leave too.
I can't talk about this anymore.
Hey, I finally became the CEO. I just signed the contract.
Really?
What the hell? You should be happy. Your husband's finally become the CEO.
Well...
What's with that attitude? I don't like it. I'm divorcing you.
Divorce?
Since I'm the CEO now, I don't need you anymore.
Have you forgotten what you did?
Huh? I wonder what you're talking about. I'm the CEO now, so everything I've done up until now is written off. Maybe you were trying to become what I am now too, but too bad that you didn't make it. Now I'll do what I want. Anyway, you and I are divorced.
Okay then, I'll do as you wish.
Julia, did you hear from Samuel? I heard you agreed to divorce. I had no choice, so I took over your place as vice president. I've signed the contract as soon as possible too.
I see.
Now everything is going my way. I was afraid you'd throw a tantrum, but I'm surprised that you back down so easily. Me and my son will become rich from now on.
You both signed the contract, didn't you?
Of course we did. I signed it in a flash.
You both didn't read through the documents?
There's no way I would read something that complicated. The officer brought it to me, so there's no doubt about it. All we have to do is sign it and we're all set.
I'm the one who prepared those documents, remember?
What do you mean?
It was a resignation letter. As I'm sure you know, it was a form to resign from the company. You signed it, didn't you?
Huh?
Besides, your son is fired. This time, I asked him to sign the official document again.
What?
Your son has been embezzling company's money. Just like you, your son had a habit of spending money as if it were going out of fashion. He was caught pouring company money into fashion, food, drink, cars, etc. My father fired him. After that, he was earning income at home, doing a side job I introduced to him.
Embezzlement?
Yes, that's right. He was in the process of paying back with that little amount of money he earned from his side hustle. And yet, because of you, he misunderstood and made a big mistake. What are you going to do now that you're selling the condo and signing a new contract to build a mansion?
No kidding. I didn't hear anything about that.
This is what happened because you made the mistake of thinking that Samuel will become the next CEO of the company. You'll have to take full responsibility for this.
What do you mean by responsibility?
First of all, I'm going to ask you to pay back the cost of the condo you sold without permission.
That was the condo Samuel bought, right?
Are you kidding me? I bought that condo before we got married. Of course, the ownership is in my name. You guys sold my property without my permission.
No way. There's no way we can pay that kind of money.
But it's true that you sold it without permission.
What happens if I can't pay you?
I will make a formal claim for damages. I'm already a stranger to your son and to you, so I won't show any mercy.
Oh no. Then what about the application to build the mansion?
I don't care about that. You and your son did it on your own. Well, generally speaking, there will be a penalty fee.
Seriously? What should we do? Samuel was supposed to be the next CEO, so you should do something about it.
Don't be silly. I won't sacrifice a fine company that my father worked so hard to bring up to save you guys. That's absurd. Besides, I won't let both you and your son take over the company that my father and his employees raised to its current level.
Hey, are you sure Samuel isn't the CEO? Isn't there some kind of mistake?
How can that be? He just signed the resignation earlier. Samuel was originally fired, and the employees know it. How can they accept a person like him who was fired for embezzlement? He's not even qualified to be the CEO.
Gosh.
I'm too embarrassed to tell them that my husband embezzled the money from my father's company.
What are we supposed to do then?
For now, look for a job.
Huh?
If you don't work, you won't have any income, so you won't be able to repay the loan, right?
Even if I worked, there's no way I could pay such a large sum of money.
I'm still going to charge you for it.
Are you a demon?
How dare you say that to me? You didn't even grieve when my father died. Instead, with a big smile on your face, you made a big deal about your son being the next CEO. You are the demon, not me.
But we don't even have a house to live in.
So please find a job as soon as possible. If you don't start working and earning money as soon as possible, you're in trouble. If you and your son work hard, you might be able to see a bright future ahead. If you have time to text me, please start job hunting as soon as possible.
Wait a minute. It may be easy for Samuel, but there's no way I can find a job at my age.
You won't know that until you try. I think you can get any job you want if you're not being too picky. I mean, you have no other option because of the situation you're in.
Do I have to work too?
You'll have to discuss that with your son. You were the ones who are going to pay for what you did. Either you pay me for the condo, or you can choose not to pay, but I'll definitely sue both of you for not paying. You can choose whichever you like.
Oh no.
Also, your son will continue to pay back the amount of money he embezzled in the past. If both of you can't pay, please let me know so that I can file a lawsuit against you.
Lawsuit? Please don't do that. I feel sorry for Samuel.
Then we need to get him to pay the money somehow. I still think the only way is for the two of you to work hard together from day to night. Please consider about that. If possible, I recommend that you act quickly.
Julia, please. Be merciful to us for a moment.
I refuse. Please don't forget that you have insulted my father, his company, and me so much. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have no intention of speaking to you or your son ever again. If you ever contact me again, you will have to go through my lawyer.
Julia, wait! Please help us!
After that, Samuel and his mother tried desperately to find a job. But they couldn't. They were at their wits' end and went around to their relatives to ask for help. Somehow, they were able to get a job. But they still have to work day and night. Both of them seem to be working hard every day under the supervision of their relatives. On the other hand, an employee who had been the vice president of our company has temporarily assumed the position of CEO. He was my father's most trusted employee since the company's inception. It was unanimously agreed that he would be the best person for the job because he knows my father and the company best. I intend to continue to devote myself to the company with a view to becoming the CEO in the future.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!